I'm Abe Partridge, and I'm an artist and songwriter. My childhood, I'd spent, I went to a different school every year. Up until high school, I went to a different school every year. We moved around a lot. I found in fundamentalist Christianity something that appeared to be very stable, like something like a home. I went off to Bible college when I graduated. I ended up going to 4 different ones in 4 years. It was kind of a culture shock, you know. I struggled and about got kicked out of every one I went to. I spent the next 5 or 6 years of my life as a Baptist preacher until 2007 when I came to my wits' end and realized that regardless of the cost, it wasn't for me. I had to totally start completely over. I had nothing. I lived in my mom's house with my wife and 2 children. You know, devoid of any marketable skill. I went and joined the Air Force. I didn't really start writing songs or painting for that matter. I started doing all this at the same time. And that was when I was in Kentucky. It was the way that I coped with the internal struggles of losing myself. Anger and grief and disappointment with myself and with my decisions, with God, with religion, with church. I mean, honest to God, that's what saved me from despair. And so I started trying to write songs myself. And it was only for that same reason, you know. It's like, you know, like you hear Townes Van Zandt singing Waiting Around to Die when you're waiting around to die, and then you're like, man, I want to write a song like that, you know? And so that's what I started doing. And it was really terrible, like everybody when they first start. I'm doing almost anything, they kind of suck at it, you know? But, you know, then again, I wrote some stuff that I still play. I went to the desert with the Air Force. I had been writing songs and painting pictures for 6 years or so. And when I was there, I came to realize that I had spent my entire adult life just bringing negativity and violence in the world. And when you think about your life in that way, it's pretty disheartening. But I knew I had songs that helped me, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to play these songs for folks. And when I get home, and I got home, and I found this songwriter contest, and I played it, and it changed my whole life. So I started painting at the same time as I started writing songs, and it was just a way to get my mind on something other than inside of me, you know. I mean, I like to paint stories a lot. I like to use symbols, and I like to use colors to symbolize things, and then shapes and objects to symbolize things. And then I like to kind of tell a story in a painting. It's kind of the same thing I do with a guitar, really, you know, it's just storytelling. And then sometimes I just do stuff just because it's weird. So what I do is I get a board and I put tar on it, roofing tar. And the roofing tar sits on the board in my barn for a couple of months or so. Or sometimes I paint on other things too. I paint on a lot of records, and I paint on just whatever I can put tar on, really. And then after it dries, then I cover it with a layer of paint, and then I etch everything I carve everything into the tar. Whenever the carver hits that tar, that's what it make. I don't sketch nothing out. I truly believe that I'm doing exactly what God made me to do right now. It just took me a long time and a winding path to get here. Found my show. I guess I never found my show.